It's new Walrus pedal time, and Giacomo, that's his name, is excited. Look at the little fella. Woo! If he had hands, he would clap. So, Walrus Audio has no real experience with tubes, which is why they didn't go ahead and make a tube pedal. They partnered with Jim Hagerman, and that's how I think you say that, not Hagerman, because that sounds like a German name, and I'm saying it German, Hagerman. I think who lives in Hawaii. That's 2 eyes. Who really has experience in high-end tubey stuff, like tube stereos and stuff, and makes tube pedals, like I think the Reactivator or whatever it's called that I already reviewed, but it had a tube that kind of sticks out on the top and stuff and wasn't very elegant. Him lending his expertise to Walrus Audio, who can make it a bit more elegant and then put them coming together is brilliant. That is a company that knows how to make pedals, a guy that knows how to do tube pedals, coming together for the Silt. And I mean, look at it. It's got an upside down bendy neck dead reptilian on it. Way cool. It's a beautiful silky red, not shiny. It has the air of high-endiness to it. Look at that thing. So, I mean, it's pretty damn simple. In and out on top, together with 9 volt, no 12, no 18, no nothing. Whatever voltages that tubey thing needs is inside. It is illuminated by some LEDs. It's a big, whatever. Is it a JJ? I don't know. It's a tube. And I don't even know which one. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Click it on. Big white light comes on. That light is the one you want. Very simple pedal. Volume, tone, gain. This does loud. This does, well, you would think that it does more treble and less treble. And yes, but on a fuzz, you know how it is. Things change drastically when you fiddle with the tone. And this does quite a bit of gain and then some. It's not subtle, folks. This does less top end, nothing, less low end, technically. But you know, a fuzz, things change. That's it. Oh, this is the pièce de résistance, as they say in Hungary. They call it harmonic. It's technically an octave fuzz. It's pushing the higher octave in a way that Joe Satriani is just going to die to get his hands on. Walrus people, send that to Satch. He's going to love the shit out of it because he has those sounds that he used to do with a whammy and then stuff, but he's also into fuzz tones. So for those types of sounds, keep that on, kick it in. Holy crapola. We are... These soft clickies might like feet, but they do not like my hands. They don't always react. Today, we're not going into the Tone King Royalist. We're going into the Tube Workshop, I want to say 2864S. That is correct. It is, of course, behind the pedal. It's right there. That tiny thing under the mayonnaise. And it is a beautiful, not cheap, super high-end pedal platform clean amp. 14 watts, 4 knobs, no effects loop. 14 watts, 4 knobs. Clean, overdrive-y channel. Not a lot to it, but the sound is as good as sound gets. It better be for €2,800. Then, of course, we're going to go into a variety of other amps, as we always do. Fuzzes and different amps, sometimes they gel, sometimes there's amps that absolutely don't like them. We're gonna go into the ENGL Founders Edition, Special Edition, Founders Edition. ENGL has some kind of filtering in it that doesn't like fuzz. We're gonna experience it on the Tube Driver channel, which is made for pedals, but maybe not fuzz. Just to let you know, you have to know what you're getting in case you're playing an ENGL and you're playing this. And then a couple of other amps, and we're going to see how they react to it. So, but we're going to start with the Tube Workshop amp, which sounds like so, with this STS Guitars Okita. Sound through sustainability. In my colors, it is spectacularly shiny and beautiful. These are actual mosaic. It's not painted on. It's got a body out of a German wood and German walnut, German, everything German. It's sustainable. Nothing had to travel very far. That pedal came from the US, And the guy who made it came from Hawaii, which is the US, but even further. Photo of greenback loaded cap in the aux. Fantastic guitar. Wow. Now we're going to ruin the sound by trashing it with a fuzz, because that's what fuzz does. It makes the guitar sound worse than it sounded before, in a good way. I mean, sustained for days. Nice. If you like fuzzy stuff, it's got that square wave kind of synthy feel. Let's see what happens when we play at that setting with the flicky switch that gives you different wavies. You get the idea. Want to hear a lead? Fine. We want to hear the octave! Look, it's fun. If you're soloing, it's so inspiring. Of course, you got an Octave Fuzz kind of a sound, but you're doing these kind of instrumental leads, Satriani type leads, insane. With the addition of that switch, this becomes, it's always a lot, it's always full, it's always a lot of gain, but it becomes quite the flexible mayhem machine. Definitely killed that guy on the pedal. We're going to go into the ENGL Special Edition Founders Edition on the Tube Driver channel, which sounds like so. And now we're even back in tune. Did you see the Walrus Audio Canvas tuner? It's brilliant! Hey, the ENGL works with the Silt. Morgan MVP66 is JTM-ish. ACM 800. Low input. Victory VS100 on the clean channel sounds so. Pretty damn good amp. Look, it doesn't matter where I put the Silt. It's always fun. And I'm impressed because usually Fuzz is working about half the amps and in half the other amps. In the other half, they sound like ass. This was fun in every single one. I mean, in the MVP, it was over the top, ridiculous and fun. And then the JCM was a bit of a letdown, but still fun. And then in the Victory, wow. In the others, wow. Even in the ENGLs do not like Fuzz. Likes the Silt. Silt's a friend of every amp. Weird. Not saying that because they're paying me for this video, which they are. I'm saying this because you fucking heard it. This is a fun pedal. If I were to use a Fuzz and play a Fuzz, I would probably do Octave solo stuff with it. And this does it to perfection. But even the thicker sounds that I'm usually not a fan of, if you tame them a bit, and depending on the amp, boy, can you come up with riffs. I mean, I had fun. It's always wild. But that's why you want a Fuzz, okay? You don't want a Fuzz to play the jazz and be all controlled. You want uncontrollability. And again, it killed the freaking guy on the pedal. No idea how much this is. It's got a tube. It's a collaboration with Jim Hagerman. No idea what you're going to fork over for this thing. But whatever it is, if that's what you want, that's what you're going to have to fork over. And it is beautifully built, high quality, beautiful graphics, beautiful design, relatively simple, 3 knobs, switchy thing, 2 footies, and it does a lot in its realm. Thank you for Walrus Audio. You use my links to Thomann, Sweetwater, and Andertons. They all carry it below, depending on where you are. That really helps if you support me that way. And as always, we're going to do, well, Guillermo or Giacomo, I don't remember. What's your name again? Animals at the end.